Hello, it's Simon again. Nice to see you. I just wanted to mention after the last session, which was about artists and authors, that we do have a creative art gallery where people with dementia can submit their own personal work, or where group facilitators can submit pictures of their group's work, either a painting or a sculpture or a poem, something that they've created and is meaningful to them, to you. There's a lovely painting in the background. I didn't paint it. Isn't IKEA wonderful? I thought I'd wear a colourful t-shirt for this short video. What do you think of it? San Francisco with the CND logo. Smashing. So in this session, I'm going to do a little arts gallery. I'm going to show you some pieces that people with dementia have already submitted. And there's some really nice pieces here. And at the end, I'll tell you how to submit your work. And we've also got a song at the end to finish off with. So see you in a bit. Okay, so our first piece of work is a friendship banner made by the Cardiff and Vale Young Onset CST group. A lovely piece of artwork there, and we called ourselves the Friendship Group. This next piece of work was submitted by Rose Court in Radcliffe, Manchester. And Alison Porter, Wellbeing Coordinator, said, "We have had so much fun working with different types of paints. The residents' favourite has been the pouring acrylic paintings." Our next piece of artwork comes from Norman McNamara, and it's a poem called When Night Becomes Day. I'll try and read this as well as I can. When your night becomes day and day becomes night, when you're fighting dementia with all of your might, always remember hope is still there, and all those around you love you and care. When all seems lost, lonely and bleak, when you're no longer strong and feel so weak, always remember the life you have lived and how much yet you still have to give. Dementia will tease you, make you feel small, pushing you to corners, it wants you to crawl. But take a deep breath, you can fight back, with hope in your heart, no courage you'll lack. When up comes the sun in its very own way and shines on another beautiful day, you've survived to fight on once more when dementia again steps through that door. Thank you, Norman, that was beautiful. Our next entry is some lovely adult colouring book work submitted by Eric in Paynton, Devon. Good work, Eric. And while we're on the subject of painting by numbers or colouring in, I use an app called Colour Planet Oil Painting Game. And it's really lovely. The paintings take, I don't know, 10 minutes, quarter of an hour. You can simplify them as well if you want to. It's really worth having a look at. And there's nothing more relaxing, I find, than making one of these paintings whilst listening to a bit of classical music. Our next submission is a Monet-inspired painting by Kevin of the Cardiff and Vale Cariad group. Beautiful, Kevin. Our next entry is a self-portrait with Alzheimer's using an acrylic collage. This is from Willie Gilder. Thank you, Willie. That's a really powerful piece. Here's another submission by residents of Rose Court in Manchester, using acrylic paints again. Nice and vibrant. This next piece is a very moving Insight of My Dementia by Julie Hayden. Well done, Julie. That really conveys something very meaningful to me. And here's a great way to finish. It's a painting by Gail Gregory with the caption, "Make dementia about what we can do, not what we can't do." Thank you, Gail. Okay, there are a few rules just to be aware of if you want to submit your work. Firstly, please let me know if you want me to watermark it to protect it from reproduction. The second is if you want others to be able to contact you to discuss your work or purchasing it, please let me know if you wish to include your email address alongside your artwork. Number 3, please let me know your name and your hometown so I can label your work. And don't forget to include the title of your artwork. Number 4, if you're sharing others' work, please obtain their express permission before doing so. And number 5, if you're sharing a CST group's work, don't forget to give me the name and location of the group. So you can send your entries to simondementia@gmail.com. I'll repeat that at the end of the video. And just to note, this is a not-for-profit website focused entirely on well-being. I'm not a paid member of staff. My efforts are purely voluntary and just for fun. But if you do want to buy me a coffee to help cover costs of the web packages and subscriptions and so on and so forth, here's how to do it. Okay, let's have a song break. It's If by Bread, sung by David Gates. If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you?
If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? The words will never show the you I've come to know. If a face could launch 1,000 ships, then where am I to go? There's no one home but you. You're all that's left me to. And when my love for life is running dry, you come and pour yourself on me. If a man could be 2 places at one time, I'd be with you tomorrow and today, beside you all the way. If the world should stop with all things spinning slowly down to die, I'd spend the end with you. And when the world was through, then one by one the stars would all go out. Then you and I would simply
Hello, that's my dog there, Nala. She's a bit of a noisy one, so if you hear her barking, you'll know what's going on. She's a bit bored by me making all these videos. Anyway, I just wanted to say creative arts is a big part of CST work. It's another part of our brain that CST taps into. So creating paintings, poems, sculptures, anything and everything can have a benefit. And one thing we found in our group, which was really lovely, was that if we created a product, we'd display it, we'd hang it up, we'd put it on show. It would remind people next time of what they'd achieved. Well, that gave them a really good sense of well-being. So we'll leave it there. I'll do one of these from time to time, as and when I get more artwork submitted. So get painting, get creating. See you soon. Bye for now.